Welcome, Gemini, to your March monthly reading, general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. And this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising Gemini. We'll pull some oracle messages for you, and then we'll pull some tarot to get you started on what your most important messages are for the month of March 2024. And your first card is Full Moon in Libra. Find a balance. So maybe this month is going to be a bit hectic, and what I'm really feeling is like there is a path that you're trying to walk toward, and you're being pulled in multiple directions to be pulled off your path. Like you have a goal. Like, see how this path is leading toward that mountain range. And these mountains are going to be tough to climb. You know it's going to be a rock. It's going to be difficult. And you know that the road ahead is going to provide you with, difficult terrain. You're going to have to climb those mountains. You're going to have to go through the valleys. But the moon being so bright and full, it's like you are crystal clear on what this path is. And so what you're being asked to do is just find a way every day. What I'm hearing intuitively is find time every day to balance your emotions, to balance all the different, to just balance yourself. Find time to just find stillness so that you can balance all these energies that are coming in, because it is going to be a hectic time in the month of March, but you have a goal, and the message I'm getting is like the path is clear. Do not veer off your path. Stay focused. Get to your goal. And the energies that you really need to pull from is this balance energy. Like, how can you balance yourself between work and play? How can you balance your emotions with your passions? How can you balance like that fiery, passionate desire you have to get to your goal with, needing time to rest and recover? So it's like, are you working too hard? Are you not working enough? Like, how are you finding balance in all things in your life? This is going to help you get to your goal in March. Let's see what the next card says. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. This is what I see real clearly here is she is dark. So she is struggling to see clearly how to get to her goal. Remember? Because she has so many priorities that she doesn't know which one to focus on. It's a little bit of like, again, I'm getting like Two of Pentacles, where it's hard to juggle and balance all the different priorities that you have. And so you need to find time for reflection. I was saying earlier, you need to find time for stillness, for quietness, for balance inside. That's like find time in meditation or go walk out in nature. Water is going to be a really helpful energy for you for healing and just calm. So if you can find some time to sit by water, walk by water, or just take a water Epsom salt bath, these things are going to really help you. And learn how to prioritize. What I'm hearing is you're gonna have a lot of things coming at you, right? You've got a goal, you know where you need to get to, but lots of different priorities are coming at you all at once. And so the typical XY axis, like what is going to have the most impact with the lowest amount of effort, do that first. And then, work backwards from there. And so like maybe put all your different tasks and things in a chart, literally a 4-box chart, and say, okay, the highest effort, lowest impact, I'm going to do those things first. The things that are going to have the highest impact, but have the highest effort, I'm going to prioritize those later, but next I'm going to make those projects. So if it's a work situation, really something that could help you this month is to prioritize and reflect on how can I better prioritize my energies and, better prioritize like what's most important to me with work versus family versus friends versus time spending resting. Remember, it's finding a balance and seeing like what is really most important to me. Gemini, I'm Gemini. What is most important to me? What's the most important priority here? If you have children and you have work pulling on you, who's more important, work or children, right? Like, it's those kind of things that I'm hearing. It's not just about work. It's about, what is the most important thing that you can focus on in the moment, and finding a balance in all those different priorities. All right, let's get another oracle message for you for March, Gemini. What's another message for Gemini? Oh, there we go. Rest. Yep, it's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, look at that beautiful energy. Rest. Find time to rest. And look at how he's got that beautiful symbol. And it's like the wheel. It's like it reminds me of the zodiac wheel, but it can be a different symbol. But notice how it's on his third eye. So I feel like you need to rest so you can get inspiration, so that you can be inspired and get clear, crystal clear vision in your third eye on what it is that you need to prioritize. So you are going to need to balance all the different things that are coming at you, right? You're going to have to find balance with rest. Rest is going to be your best friend this month. You're going to need to find time to rest. Here, I'll put these here so you can see them. Okay, let's pull another message from a different oracle deck, and then we'll pull some tarot to clarify these. One more message for Gemini from the oracle message for March. Ooh, lots of cards want to come out here. Let's see. Clear your mental and physical clutter. You will feel much better. So this goes back to finding a balance, rest, and I feel like this is more about priorities and finding a balance. So there could be a situation where you're feeling mentally cluttered because you've got so many things that, like, the way I'm feeling this is everything feels like an urgent priority. Everything is coming at you and everything is urgent. But is it really? Like, all these other people, places, and things think that they're urgent, or it might feel like everything is urgent. But what you need to do is really take a step back and reflect. What is truly a priority and what isn't? And this is going to require you to rest, go within, meditate, right? That third eye, so that you can get clear on your mental and physical clutter, like clear out that. Look at how that person is sitting on that rock meditating. You will feel so much better. You need to go within to that cosmo within inside. Like, this is like symbolic of the cosmos, but it's within that the whole cosmos lives within you, Gemini. So yeah. Oh, I love this. Speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. So once you have, by the end of March, once you have figured out, okay, this is not a priority for me, like all you people are saying it is, but I've reflected on this and I've determined that I need to find more balance in my life. And after some time of rest, recovery, and like really reflecting, clearing out the mental clutter, clearing out my house, you may even need to do some spring cleaning. I've reflected and I know now, to get to this goal, I need to do these things. And now I'm speaking up and I'm telling people, these are the things I'm focusing on. And I'm not doing all these other things because these are really what's really a priority, and these aren't. So you're really going to have to speak up after you have done. I feel like you have to speak up after you've done this work, after you've taken time to reflect, rest, recover, and balance, and find balance in yourself, and then really analyze your priorities. Stop caring about what they think. This is your life to love and live. So maybe you're afraid to speak out because you are worried about what other people think. Maybe you're trying to do everything everybody says and take what everybody says as an urgent priority, and you're trying to just do it all because you're worried people are going to think you're not good enough at work, you're not worthy for this job, or you're not worthy for this or that. The truth is you can never please everybody. And truthfully, that's their business, not yours, Gemini. What I'm hearing is you got to let go, release that mental clutter of caring what people think. That is holding you back from really finding balance and harmony in your life. This is your life to love and live. And all of this is impacting you and your life. And it could be impacting others as well. And so it doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter if they, and I think you might be pleasantly surprised once you speak out, you're going to have a really solid plan about your priorities, your plan to how to get to this goal. because it's going to be good. You're going to feel so much better, and they're not going to judge you like you think they are. So yeah, it's a beautiful oracle message. All right, so let's pull some tarot and see if we can just ground some of this energy in more specific messages from the tarot. All right, for Gemini, let's just pull a little quick couple of tarot cards. That one moved, little bugger moved. All right, that one wanted to come out. Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, this could be about work. Your central reading, your central energy is in the tarot reading is Ace of Pentacles. And so this could be about you're trying to reflect on your priorities and all of these things with work. And it could be about money. You could be worried about financial matters, that sort of thing. And what you don't know, what I'm hearing intuitively is you have got to plan. You've got to tend to this garden. This garden is that mental clutter. This garden is that home clutter. Like there's a lot of other things that have to happen for this Ace of Pentacles that's being handed to you as a gift. There's like a gift coming for you to give you what you want in this material situation, whether it's work, finance, it could be a home situation, but whatever it is, it's actually coming to you as a gift from above, but you have to tend to the garden. So the only way for this gift to actually materialize in the world is for you to do this work that came to you, where it's clear out your mental and physical clutter, stop caring about what they think, get time to rest, focus on your priorities, find a way to figure out how to prioritize, right? Like that's what I'm hearing with that Ace of Pentacles. All right, what's crossing you? The Hermit. Yeah. This is what is helping or hurting you, and I feel like this is what's going to help you. You need to go and retreat, get a higher perspective. So the Hermit is in isolation. He has left, and he has gone to the top of the mountain to try to get a higher perspective on all the things below. And he is really trying to gain wisdom on what to do in this situation. So you're trying to gain wisdom on what to do in this Pentacle situation, on how to make this grow, how to make this a better situation for yourself so that you can get to your goal, right? So that you can go down this path and get to that end goal. And you're trying to figure out, like, how do I find balance in this situation? There's so many competing priorities. And what I'm hearing is the energy that's going to help you is that you're going to go and retreat. Take some time to rest and find time to go within and really listen, clear out your mind and listen to what your inner light, look at that light in that lamp. What is that light shining on the situation? Where is it pointing to you toward? How is it telling you to prioritize your life? So if you go and retreat, I feel like that's really going to help you. What's above you is the Five of Cups. And so the Five of Cups is crying over spilled milk, essentially. It can symbolize grief. So you could be mourning something. The most important message of the Five of Cups is it's a blessing in disguise. All this person has to do, see, that person has lost the taste for the 3 cups of wine in front of him, and he is upset because he has lost the taste for wine. But what he doesn't know is that he has a gift behind him. If he would just change his perspective, change his point of view and lift his head up and stop mourning over those 3 cups of wine, turn around, grab those other 2 cups, he would not only get those 2 new cups, which are a blessing, but he'd get the castle, he'd get the river that's never ending, he'd get that bridge, all the land. Like, he would be filled with so many blessings that he wouldn't even care about those 3 cups anymore. So it's like, the what's above you, what's in your thoughts is you might be looking at this from the wrong perspective, and so there may be a need for you to clear out that mental clutter, right, and reflect on your priorities and maybe change your perspective. Notice how this person is dark. Maybe you're not seeing clearly. If you would turn around, maybe that person would turn into more clear. And so you're just not seeing fully clearly because you need to change your perspective. That's what I'm feeling. Your thoughts need to change a little bit on what can you focus on. What can you focus on? You can focus on those 2 cups and stop focusing on the 3 cups that are spilled over, because those are not helping you. They're not serving you anymore. In your recent past, you have the Five of Pentacles. This is influencing you. In the recent past, you probably had a situation where you were left out in the cold. Maybe you felt like you weren't being appreciated. Maybe you felt financially, had a financial situation where you were not feeling good financially. Like it could have literally been a hardship financially. And that could be what you're mourning right now, or what you're worried about is financial, because you've got the Ace of Pentacles here. How am I going to make this Ace of Pentacles grow? You could be worried about how am I going to make my financial means happen? I've got so many things coming at me and I don't know how I'm going to handle it. And this is in your recent past. So what's positive about this is you're moving out of this because your current energy is Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. But what the guidance is you have to tend to the garden. And part of this garden is, it's not like work extra hard. It's going within, clearing out the mental and physical clutter so that you can get clear on what to prioritize to make the most of that pentacle that you're being offered. All right. What's beneath you? Oh, that's beautiful. You have the Queen of Pentacles. So what you don't know, what's coming up beneath you, is you actually have abundance coming beneath you. Like in your subconscious is like manifestation. Like, look at this beautiful garden that she has created. It's an achievement of sorts. And so if you just focus on that pentacle and get focused and get crystal clear on what your priorities are, you'll be able to manifest the abundance that you want. That's what I'm hearing. All right. What's coming in your near future is the World. So something is ending. I feel like what's ending for you is this Five of Pentacles situation. I feel like you're getting out of this financial burden that you've been in, or whatever it is that made you feel left out in the cold or not good enough, or whatever it is. I feel like you're walking away from that. You are ending a cycle that's been going on for a while, Gemini. I feel like this has not been an easy cycle. I feel like it's been an ongoing thing that's been repeating in your life. And I feel like you are intuitively, I feel you are ending this. Like it is finally ending for good because you are completing. The world is about completion. It's ruled by Saturn. So Saturn is the planet of karma. It's the planet of time. It's a planet of like life lessons. It helps us learn the life lessons we need to learn. And what I'm hearing is like, okay, Saturn is like helping you. It's a star being that's helping you. And it's been walking you through this financial or material situation where you're finally like, okay, it's complete now. Like I've learned all the lessons. And so now Saturn's like, all right, we'll close this chapter. We'll move on to the next life lesson. But now this chapter is over. So whatever has been difficult, whatever you've been going through, this is completing, which is great. That's like near future. So where you're coming up right now, though, is the Nine of Swords. So you're feeling like this is a never-ending nightmare. You're feeling like you can't, lots of anxiety, lots of worry, lots of worry. That's where this card was coming in with clear your mental and physical clutter. You will feel so much better. I feel like if you could just clear out your home, do some spring cleaning, take some time to meditate. I know not everybody is great at meditating. The one thing I don't understand is a lot of people think you have to be completely silent in your mind to meditate. That's not true. That is so untrue. That is the biggest lie that I've ever heard. I have never been able to get completely silent, but I have been meditating for years. Turn on some music, listen to a guided meditation, and don't worry about what your thoughts are. The point is that you are stopping the chaos, the monkey mind, the noise, and you're allowing yourself to focus on something that is better, that is more rejuvenating, that's not filled with anxiety. And as soon as those anxious thoughts come in, just imagine them going into a river and floating away. And just keep repeating that. I feel like you need to do something like that to help you get out of this anxious. I just feel like that Nine of Swords is anxiety. You might be having sleepless nights or waking up at like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and then not being able to go back to sleep just because you have so many priorities and so many things going on in your life. It's a busy time, right? You need rest. I'm being reminded about this card. You need to rest. Yeah, see, like he's not getting rest. So finding time to clear out the mental and physical clutter is going to help you find more time to rest. Now, how you're showing up to others is the Queen of Cups. You're showing up as a very empathetic and nurturing, kind, loving person who is very focused on, it could be like your family, your children, your being very nurturing in the situation, even though, you know, you're feeling that Five of Cups energy where you're feeling a little bit mournful, sad. Five of Pentacles, like you've been going through it, right? You've been in the soup, as my friend likes to call it. You've got a lot of anxiety. The way people are seeing you, though, Gemini, is a very kind and loving and nurturing, motherly figure. And so the beautiful thing is you may feel this chaos, but the way you're being seen in the world by others is this Queen of Cups energy. So I think that's beautiful. Sometimes we perceive ourselves one way, but what the way people perceive us is very different. What you're hoping or fearing is the King of Pentacles. So this is your hopes, obviously. You are wanting security. You are not feeling secure. That's why you're feeling this Nine of Swords energy. It's in that Five of Pentacles. There's been a little bit of a material or financial or job or even a relationship or home lack of security feeling, and you just want to feel secure. This isn't just about wealth. This is about feeling secure, right? Root chakra. Security. So you're hoping for security, and let's see what your outcome is. What is your outcome for Gemini? The outcome for March. Oh, I love this. Six of Pentacles. You are going to have security, but more importantly, you're going to have equal give and take. You're going to have balance. Look at this. Look at the scales in his hand and look at the scales on this card. So it was like find a balance. That was the first card that came up for you. Your outcome is that you are going to find a balance. I feel like you have felt like you've been breadcrumbed in this situation, in some part of this situation. Maybe it's a colleague or a boss or, you know, I don't know. It could be however this resonates, but that's no longer happening. Now you are going to have more reciprocity. You're not going to be giving more than everybody else. You're going to find a balance in the situation and you're going to reach the goal, right? You have a goal. As long as you do that, remember that Ace of Pentacles, you have to water the garden. You have to tend to the garden. That means that you need to go within, really focus on what it is that is priority number one, priority number two, and priority number three for you to make that pentacle grow, for you to bring that pentacle into a secure state. One beautiful thing about this is you have the Queen of Pentacles to the World to the King of Pentacles. That's the row. So you are in a beautiful state, and your outcome being the Six of Pentacles. This just tells me, Gemini, that you are leaving this old way of thinking behind, this old like Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. That symbol, two fives to me is like there's a change happening. And then with the World, that means like this is changing. This energy is coming out of your life. You are ending it with the World. That cycle is over. You're starting something new. Aces are all about new beginnings. New opportunities. You're getting some new opportunity with that Ace of Pentacles. You're going within with that Hermit and you're retreating and you're really focusing on what is the highest and best thing that I can focus on for my pentacle, to make this pentacle grow. And even though you're feeling a lot of anxiety, you are still being nurturing, loving. You're bringing that loving balance energy in with your emotions, right? With the water. And then you're going to end up with a balanced, equal reciprocity, right? Like equal give and take in the situation, in the pentacle situation. And so I think, you know, having that security, you just want balance. You want security and balance. You just want an equal give and take. That's what you want. And I think, and that's what you will get. You're going to find a balance and you're going to reach your goal. That goal at the end of this road, you know, whatever that means for you, it's all about finding balance. But most importantly, find rest. Find a way to rest this month. You're going to need time to rest because it is going to be a very busy month. You're going to be working hard. You're going to have a lot of different competing priorities. But Gemini, you're going to get through it. You are going to get through it and you are going to find balance in all of this. So I hope this reading was helpful for you in March. I will be posting weekly readings and different other types of readings. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And I will see you in the next reading. Thank you, Gemini.